The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown High School basketball.
He dunks it! Lays it up, got it! Three-pointer try. Yes!
Cedartown wins!
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs basketball, right here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to courtside for today's action.
Tuesday night high school hoops here on the Big AA. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter. We're at the Doghouse tonight. Bulldogs looking to pick up their first win in region play after falling to the Northwest Whitfield Bruins on Friday night. Bulldogs come into this game 0-10 on the season, 0-1 in region play, while the Heritage Generals come to town 5-8 on the regular season and 0-1 in region play. So both of these squads looking to pick up a win in region.
You know, Sam, the last two losses for Cedartown were pretty close games, and Cedartown finally showing what they could possibly look like this year. And I think the Dogs, if they're able to get everything working like they should, they have a good chance to get their first win of the season and their first region win tonight.
A much improved Cedartown High School basketball team than we saw to start this season. They added a couple of football players in Grant Dempsey and DeMarcus Gardner after the conclusion of the football season, as well as Zach Tillery, and then they added a couple other kids to this team, including folks like CJ Shooks and Eli Diamond. And so you see, with the addition of some of those kids, you see a much improved Bulldog team. They had the starting five of the Heritage team, and now we'll have the starting five of your Cedartown Bulldogs. Of course, it's going to look very similar to what it's looked like for most of the season. Number 2, Xavier Holiday. Number 3, DJ Watley. Number 10, Logan Walters. Number 21, Grant Dempsey. And number 25, Quinlan Cawthorn will get the start for the Bulldogs. Getting the start for the Heritage Generals, number 2, Caleb Gallum. Number 4, Lennon Barrett. Number 10, Caden Swope. Number 23, Bryce Trevelyan. And number 33, Caleb Biddle. That'll be your starting five for Heritage. Once again, Bulldogs looking to pick up a region win and go 1-1 in the region, while Heritage also looks to pick up their first region win of the season. We've got, looks like Quinlan Cawthorn and Bryce Trevelyan in the circle to jump things, and I will turn to my broadcast partner and good friend Andrew Carter for tonight's play-by-play action of Cedartown High School hoops here at the Doghouse.
Thank you, Sam Branch. The tip will go to the Heritage Generals. Number 33, Caleb Biddle has it, and he'll give off quickly. Number 10, Caleb Swope. Swope to the left side. He'll pass number 4, Barrett. And back to the outside to the top of the key. He'll dribble around to the left side. A quick handoff there to number 10, again, Caleb Swope. A lot of these names we remember from last year. Lennon Barrett to the hoop. Up and no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown's Grant Dempsey. Give now to Xavier Holiday. X down the floor quickly. Top of the key goes X. And Holiday will back up and set up his offense. Go past the left side. Walters now to the 20 to Cawthorn. They try to go underneath to DJ Watley, and he got fouled from behind.
They're going to get number 2 on that. That's Caleb Gollum. Or Gallman, I should say.
Yes.
I misread that. Gallman.
They're going to lob that pass into Xavier Holiday. Holiday, zigzag, 360 spin, jumper in the paint, no good. Rebound, put back up again, no good. And the rebound taken by the Heritage Generals. They go ahead, number 4. They got Barrett with numbers. Barrett lost the handle. He'll have to pass backwards. Driving is number 2, Gallman. Gallman back to the top of the key. He'll pass now to Caden Swope. Swope spins, now passes back outside 23, Bryce Travelin. And traveling to Gallman again. Gallman backs up, almost stepped on the line there. He'll pass to number 4, Barrett now. Barrett now back to the center of the key to Travelin. Travelin underneath. The layup is good to number 33, Caleb Biddle, and they draw first blood 2-0.
Cedartown in their home white uniforms tonight. Red letters, black numbers. Uniforms trimmed in red and black, and the Heritage Generals in solid navy blue with red stripes, white numbers, red letters.
Here comes Number 10 for the Bulldogs, Logan Walters, up and no good. Rebound taken by the Heritage Generals. Number 33, Biddle, passes down the floor, right side Swope. Swope drives in the paint, got a foul called first. I believe they're going to get, looks like Xavier Holiday, maybe? Oh, they're going to give Grant Dipsey the foul, his first.
Bulldogs, height-wise, seem to match up pretty well with this Heritage team, but they look more physically dominating down low, if that makes sense. Going to have to contest with that.
Three-pointer try up and rings out no good. Rebound will be taken by DJ Watley. They give ahead to Logan Walters down the far side. Walters will stop, and now he'll dribble around, backs it up. He'll pass to DJ Watley at the center. Watley steps into the play. Now he'll back up. Now he's going to drive to the right. Goes all the way to the hoop. Play it up. It was blocked in midair by number 23. Bryce Travelin got a hand on that one. He'll stop now to Swope. Now a three-pointer try is up. It's in and out. No good. Rebound taken by number 4, Barrett. He'll put it up again and good off the glass.
Barrett with a hard look off the glass was able to get that one to go. And the Generals have a 4-0 lead as we approach 5.5 minutes to play here in the opening frame.
Here comes Xavier Holiday down the floor. Dogs yet to score. Dogs scored first against Cartersville and led a lot of the game against Northwest. Three-pointer try. Xavier Holiday short off the front of the rim. We got a whistle, and I believe we had a foul, reach-in foul somewhere underneath on the attempt for the rebound.
No call, though, by the official, so it looks like they're just going to call that one out of bounds on Cedartown, so it will be Heritage ball.
I guess so. Barrett will hand it now to Gallman. Gallman will sling it over to Barrett on his right side. Now he'll go to Biddle. They go to the right side. Now back to the center. Biddle's going to drive in the paint, bounce one underneath. Got to wave that one off, either a travel or a jump ball. They will call the travel.
Feet got a little bit ahead of the rest of his body. He was trying to work down low against Dipsey, and he just didn't have any place to put the ball on the floor, but he tried to move it anyway, so it'll be a turnover. Let's see if the Bulldogs can turn that turnover into points.
It's a 4-0 lead for the Generals. Right side pass to Logan Walters. Walters will bounce it over to DJ Watley. Watley trying to dance around the out-of-bounds line, puts up the shot, no good from the right side. Put back, no good. Dempsey's put back is good.
Grant Dempsey using his size down low for the rebound, and the putback puts the Dogs on the board, and the lead is cut in half.
Down the floor quickly go the Generals. Number 23, Bryce Travelin. They give the outside. Again, it's Swope. Swope to give to number 2, Gallman. Gallman dribbles around. They like to pass the ball. They passed it a lot, and they pass it quick. He'll swing it over to the right side to Barrett. Shot clock at 13. Back to the center they go again to Bryce Travelin. Now they're going to give to Gallman, wide open from 3, no good. The rebound underneath is up and in from number 10, Caden Swope, and it's now 6-2.
He had the disadvantage number-wise. We had 2 Bulldog defenders down there, but neither one of them could come away with a rebound or a block. And Swope with his first basket of the night.
Dogs slowing the game down a bit. Xavier Holiday has. He'll pass now to Dempsey. Dempsey outside the three-point line, top of the key. He'll feed now to number 25. Now back to Dempsey underneath and up and in. It's now 6-4. Dogs down by 2.
Solid quick feed by Cawthorn, I should say, to Dempsey, and Dempsey takes it straight to the glass. We trail by 2.
Here's Caleb Biddle now top of the key, guarded by Logan Walters. And he hands it to Swope. Swope right side to go underneath. Wide open up and good. Oh, and he landed right on top of our man. And he's slow to get up. The shot was good. It's 8-4. Landed right on top of DJ Watley. Here comes Xavier Holiday down the floor. It's 8-4. Heritage on top. Here's a jumper up, and that's good. Cedartown closes within 2 as Quinlan Cawthorn gets the 2. Number 4 has it. Barrett. Barrett almost traveled. He'll bounce one underneath. That's up and in off the glass. And they answer that one right back. It's 10-6. Here come the Dogs again. It's Xavier Holiday. This game already a very fast-paced start. DJ back to X. X will dribble around. X heads to the hoop. Puts up the shot. Good from Xavier Holiday. It's now a 2-point game again. 10-8. See if the Dogs can get a stop. They're going to slow it down as they come down the floor. Number 2, Caleb Gallman, the sophomore. 6'4". They got a lot of tall guys on this team. Caleb Biddle. Back to Gallman. Again, Biddle in the paint. Puts up the shot off the front of the rim. It rolls out. Rebound by Logan Walters for the Dogs.
That was a line drive. No arc whatsoever on that shot. Front of the rim, rolls out.
Cawthorn up and no good. He draws contact in the foul. I believe they're going to get Lennon Barrett on the foul, number 4. I believe that is his first. Team number 1. Sending Quinlan Cawthorn to the line. 2 shots.
Team foul number 2.
Thank you.
For Heritage, actually. Cothran gets set. First free throw attempt is up and good. You know, Andrew?
Nope, no good.
Or no good, excuse me. We said, you know, that height-wise, they kind of match up equally as Heritage subs all 5 of their guys. Now it looks like we'll have a little bit of an advantage height-wise.
We bring Dempsey out and Walker's out. Looks like Eli Diamond is out there and Chris Shooks, or CJ Shooks. And Quinlan's second free throw is up, and it is good.
You know, what I love about the kids coming off the bench as well, Andrew, is they are just as good as the kids that start.
Here's Biddle. Biddle feeds behind him. Number 1 is J.C. Armour. Armour will pass back to the center. Number 5, Maddox Henry. Now to the right side to give to Broderick. Broderick driving right side. He'll pass back to the outside, and he traveled. Yes, sir, he did. Number 11 got the pass, Max Owens, and he took the extra step.
Yeah, C.J. Shooks was on him. Might have forced that travel a little bit. Shooks was playing really solid defense. And again, the Bulldogs with a much deeper bench than what they started the season with, and it's paying off. Eli Diamond has been a huge impact to the Bulldogs, as well as C.J. Shooks in the rebounding department for Cedartown. So we'll see if those 2 additions here to the starting 5 can help out and get some more points on the board as we trail by 1.
DJ Watley has the ball. He'll lob a long pass over. Here's Cothran in the paint. 360 spin up and no good. Rebound taken by them. It'll be number 15, Peyton Newman. Down the floor, they'll pass to the other side. Max Owens back to the top of the key. It's Caleb Biddle. Biddle feeds to number 3, Broderick. Broderick right to the right side to Owens. Now Owens backs up. He'll pass underneath. Big number 15 fades back for the jumper. No good. Rebound taken by Cedartown's Shooks. And here comes Holiday now. Holiday top of the key. He'll back up and try to get around the defender. Pass right side to Eli Diamond. He does not take the 3. Now he will take the 3. It is up. It is in and out. No good. The rebound taken. That was a 3 that he almost always makes.
And that was a rush shot, and it still was in and out. Almost went for Diamond.
Here's Biddle. Biddle driving. He'll pass back to the outside. J.C. Armour from 3. Well short. Might have been blocked. Rebound taken by Holiday. Here comes Holiday. Holiday takes it. Left side. He'll pass. DJ Watley. 15-foot jumper from the baseline. Doesn't go.
High archer just couldn't go, and Heritage comes down with the rebound.
And Max Owens now right side. He'll give to J.C. Armour again. He'll bounce that pass now to Newman. And the layup, no good, partially blocked. Here comes Xavier Holiday. He's got numbers. Holiday, paint. Layup is no good. He was fouled and no call. No call there, and Coach for the Cedartown is absolutely dumbfounded, but they will get DJ Watley on the obvious foul on the other end.
Watley picks up his first, and we're going to have a couple of subs for both teams. Logan Walters and Grant Dempsey will check back in for the Bulldogs. Quinlan Cothran will come to the bench as well as Watley. So the Bulldogs have Walters, Diamond, Grant Dempsey, TJ Shooks, and Xavier Holiday on the floor.
Each side with 2 team fouls apiece here in this first period as we approach 40 seconds. Driving number 3 is Broderick, and he'll pass back number 23, Travel on top of the key. And now it's Swope back to Traveling again. And he will bounce one over and hand it to number 4, Lennon Barrett. Barrett back to the center, gives to Owens from 3, no good. Rebound taken underneath by Grant Dempsey. The give now to Eli Diamond. Diamond across the key. 20 seconds to go. Diamond in the paint. Little floater is in and out, no good. Rebound taken by Heritage. It's a 1-point lead for them, 10-9 over Cedartown. Lennon Barrett, right side, the give. Swope back to the center. He thought about a 3, did Traveling. He does not take it. And he'll hand the ball off again. And now Traveling gets it back. He'll try a desperation 3. No good at the buzzer. And at the end of 1, it's a 1-point lead for the Generals. The score is Heritage 10, Cedartown 9. 60-second break. We'll come back.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Possession arrow to Cedartown to start the second period, and then it goes to Xavier Holiday, and we're back underway here. Holiday top of the key, Dogs down 10-9 here through one period of play. X will pass to the right side, got it to Eli Diamond, now to Dempsey. Grant Dempsey, the senior, will pass now to the senior Logan Walters. Walters outside the three-point line, right side, now gives to Dempsey again. Dempsey nowhere to go with it. Now he'll pass underneath. Here's X. X in traffic, puts it up and good. Cedartown leads 11-10.
Good offensive possession there for the Bulldogs. They've been on a little bit of a scoring drought, but they're able to answer there and go up by one.
Barrett now has it. He gives again to Swope at the center. Now passes left side. Driving. He'll stop. They almost traveled. He give now to Barrett for three, and it's good. They got away with the travel right there, and it's a 2-point lead now for Heritage. 13-11, 7-10 to play in the half. Xavier Holiday, top of the key now for the Dogs. X will stop. He'll pass left side. Got it to Walters. Walters top to Shooks. Chris Shooks now to the right side to Diamond. Now give it back to Logan Walters. He's not getting open for his trademark three-pointers. He'll give now to Xavier Holiday on the outside. Holiday goes left side to Dempsey. Dempsey nowhere to go. He'll have to dribble around. 1 second on the shot clock. It's up and no good off the glass, and the rebound taken by Heritage. We ran out of time on that possession. Here comes Barrett. We got a foul called on the floor. We're going to get Xavier Holiday on that foul. No.
We had a really good offensive possession previously where we were able to take it to the basket and score, but that time we were not able to do so. We did not have a good offensive possession. It was a...
We're going to change that to 22 Shooks, I think.
The offensive possession on the other end, we couldn't get set. We had two of our down low guys on the same side, and nobody wanted to rotate over.
They're going to lob the pass in to Barrett now for Heritage. And now the pass to Gallman. Gallman in the paint. They go back outside. He'll put up a jump shot from the free throw line. No good. A great rebound there by Shooks, but we got a whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Heritage on the reach in.
Yeah, Cooper Bell's going to get called for the foul. Shooks got the rebound initially and then kind of moved with the ball, and when he did, Bell tried to get in there and knock it away, but Shooks was able to maintain. Anytime we have C.J. Shooks and Grant Dempsey on the court at the same time, we have a really good chance of coming down with some rebounds, and we did that time.
Diamond on the right wing gives now to Holiday. Holiday jumper again. It is no good. Gets his own rebound underneath with a lot of tall guys around him. Puts it up. Good!
And you can't tell me that he didn't get fouled on that, but it's fine because we got the basket and we tied 13 all.
Top of the key. Number 10 is Swopes. Caden Swope. Ball on the ground. Still loose and picked up there, but looks like it'll be out of bounds, I guess, off of Xavier Holiday.
Yeah, Xavier had it, but his foot was on the line, and the official was right on top of that to call it, so it'll go back to Heritage.
The Generals have the inbounds pass here. And just in time to get it inbounds right before 5 seconds went off. Gallman has it. Top of the key, he'll try a long three, and it's no good. Rebound will be taken underneath by Heritage, but now the ball's loose. They'll give back to the outside to number 10, Swope. Outside from three is Barrett. Good.
We didn't have anybody to cover there, and we were late getting to him. By the time Logan Walters got there, he had already started, and Barrett hits for his second from beyond the arc, pushes the lead to 3, 16-13.
Elijah Diamond, top of the key. He'll pass to the right side. Got it to Holiday, rather. That's Xavier. X top of the key, dribbles around, trying to get around the defense. He'll bounce one, trying to get it to Dempsey. Dempsey gets a loose ball, back to the top. Goes back to Holiday again. Holiday spinning around. Holiday puts up the little floater. It's no good. Rebound will be taken. A little fight for the ball, and looks like Eli Diamond got a hand on it. They'll call a jump ball, and that'll go back to the Generals. I think, yes.
Diamond and Trevelyan both got a hand on it, and they were fighting for it. Subs coming in for the Bulldogs. C.J. Shooks will come to the bench. Xavier Holiday will come to the bench, and D.J. Watley and Quinlan Cothran will both check in for Cedartown. 5:05 left to go here in the first half.
Looks like the 5 seconds. Nope, they're going to call it a foul on D.J. Watley. His second foul, that was before the pass was ever thrown in.
And that's a bad foul right there, Andrew. Away from the ball, not really, doing anything. Hadn't even got the pass in yet, so a bad foul there, and DJ picks up his second one.
Barrett has it. 16-13 lead for Heritage. They're going to try another three. Long three is up and no good. Rebound taken by DJ Watley. And Watley will bring it down the floor, top of the key. He'll bounce one over here. Logan Walters wide open from three. No good. Rebound will be taken underneath. It's up and no good from Quinlan Cothran. Eli Diamond with the rebound regains the handle on the ball over there on the left side. And now Diamond will try to back it back up. 17 on the 35. Give it back to Cothran left side. Cothran to the right. Give it to DJ Watley. 12 on the 35. Watley drives. Ball loose and knocked out of bounds by Heritage. It'll be Dogs ball.
You can definitely, though, see a big difference, Andrew, I believe, in this team from when they first started. Comfortable is a good word that I like to use with this team now. They are comfortable with each other. They seem to be much more comfortable running the offensive schemes, and it's working. We're trailing only by 3 here against a Heritage team that's 5-8 on the season, while the Bulldogs are still looking to pick up their first win.
And he goes to Quinlan Cothran. Give quickly to DJ. Now here's Eli. Back to DJ again. Now Diamond. Diamond. Jumper at the buzzer. No good. And it'll be a shot clock violation on the Dogs.
Bulldogs got to be more aware of that shot clock. This is the second time that they've had to rush a shot. Both of them have been by Eli Diamond. The first one he got off, but the second one he did not. Results in a turnover and gives the Generals another chance to extend that lead.
Middle down the floor, quickly gave it off to Barrett. Now again it's Swope. They go underneath, back to the outside. Now wide open from three. They'll take the three-pointer, and it's going to be no good. Rebound taken by Diamond. And here comes Eli. He'll bring it down the floor, top of the key.
Bulldogs need to have a good offensive possession here, put some points on the board.
Diamond goes to the right side. Now here's Cothran, Quinlan Cothran spinning, trying to find something. In the paint, jumper is good off the glass.
Quinlan Cothran strong on the glass. He had a defender right in his face, and he was still able to connect. And the Dogs trail by 1.
Caden Swope. Top of the key, here's Gallman. Gallman backs it up. And he is looking to pass. He'll give it now to Biddle on the right side. He was open. And Biddle's going to drive it. Top of the key to the left, spins around. Now he'll stop. He'll have to pass back outside to Gallman. Gallman, and now we got a whistle and a foul is going to be called underneath. We're going to get the Dogs, I think, yes. I believe Elijah Diamond picks up the foul. His first.
Third team foul on the Bulldogs in this period. Have to keep an eye on that.
And bounce pass quickly. Here's Barrett. Intercepted pass there by Cedartown's number 21.
Yep, Grant Dempsey was there to steal the bad pass. Heritage just not communicating offensively there, and a rare mistake on this side of the floor for the Generals.
Here's Cothran. Quinlan, and the paint jumper is no good. It rings out, and a great rebound by Dempsey. Dempsey stops, jumper, good! Dogs lead.
Dempsey there for the rebound and the putback. Cothran is normally deadly from that range, but when you got Grant Dempsey backing you up, good things still happen even when you miss.
Swope takes it all the way, splits 2 defenders, and puts them back on top, 18-17, and time has been called on the floor. We'll take it with them with 2:34 to play here in the first half. It's 18-17 in the close matchup.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
And Sam, during that timeout, Coach for Cedartown was telling his team, you've got to get down to the other end and defend. You can't look at the scoreboard and just admire what you just did. You got to move on. You got to play defense.
Absolutely. You've got to keep your head in the game at all times. Even after you finally put some points on the board, you got to get back on the other end to defend.
Cothran passes to Holiday. Holiday backs up to the left side. He's in trouble. He'll bounce it now to Shooks is in the game. Shooks a jumper. It's off the mark. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Heritage basketball. 1 point lead for the Generals.
Shooks had Lennon Barrett right in his face and fired one, and it just went off to the right, so it'll be a turnover. Bulldogs need to get a stop here as the Heritage Generals have a 1 point lead and have been able to maintain a lead throughout basically the entirety of this game.
Gallman has it down the floor. He'll pass to Barrett. Lennon Barrett will give it back to Broderick. Now back to Barrett again. Broderick goes around a a pick, and now he'll have to pass back outside. He's open. Number 33, Biddle. It's good. That's a three-pointer up and good, and it's now 21-17.
DJ Watley rotated over to try to guard Biddle, get a hand in his face, but it just was not in time. 21-17 your score. Holiday with the ball for the Bulldogs.
He's at the top. He'll pass to Logan Walters. Walters trying to find a lane. Back to the center to Shooks. Now he'll give to Quinlan Cothran on the outside. Cothran trying to drive the lane. He'll give outside. X from three on the right, short. Rebound taken underneath, but knocked loose, still loose, and there's a foul all day long. Yes, sirree.
You got that right. And we all saw it happen. It's almost like it happened in slow motion.
Yeah.
Benji Frazier was halfway out onto the court by the time that the foul actually was committed and the whistle was blown. They're going to get number 23, Bryce Trevelyan, on the foul on Quinlan Cothran. The Dogs will get it back.
Happens on the floor, so it'll be an inbounds pass. And it goes to Xavier Holiday with 23 on the shot clock. Bounce the right side, DJ Watley with a minute 15 to play in the half. Back to Xavier. 21-17. Here's Walters with it left side. Back to Holiday, top. Lob pass to number 25, Cothran. Floater is no good. Tipped in, the ball loose on the floor. Now we've got a timeout called as the ball was on the floor. The defender on the floor trying to get to it, and time was quickly called by Heritage. We'll take it with them, 21-17, 1:03 left to play in the first half.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Heritage is going to have it, and they get an inbounds to number 33. That's Caleb Biddle. Inside a minute to play here in the first half. It's 21-17. Heritage leads Cedartown. Pass goes to Broderick. Broderick on it, knocked loose and stolen by Xavier Holiday. Holiday gets around the defender. He'll stop at the top of the key. 43 seconds to go. Holiday will pass. Now he'll give to Logan Walters. Walters stops. He'll give now to Shooks. Shooks in the paint. Little floater, no good. Contacted, no foul call. They'll turn off the shot clock as we're under 35 to go now. Here's Caleb Biddle. Biddle to give to Trevelyan. Trevelyan goes underneath, number 3 up, and it's going to be a foul call underneath on number 10, Logan Walters.
That was just a little one. He didn't push him or anything. He just, patted him on the back. Good game.
The junior, Gavin Broderick, will go to the line for a couple of shots with 23 seconds to go in the first half.
Broderick to the free throw line for the first time tonight. No points so far, but the first one is up and off the front of the rim. No good. Eli Diamond will check in for the Bulldogs, and Logan Walters will get to ride out the rest of the half on the bench.
21-17, a 4-point lead for Heritage. And now it's a 5-point lead as the second free throw is made.
Largest lead that the Generals have had all night. So far, the Bulldogs have been able to stick with them almost basket for basket, but they trail by 5 here. They need to get a basket going into the half.
Holiday holding out for a last-second shot. 12 seconds on the clock. X goes right, now goes left. Going around the left side, trying to find something open. He'll bounce one underneath. It's Cothran up and no good off the glass. And now we got a whistle and a foul called on the rebound.
Cothran's shot was just a little bit too hard off the glass. Nobody was there for Cedartown on the backside rebound. Eli Diamond gets called for the foul, and that's going to be his second.
2 seconds on the clock with an inbounds pass for Heritage. They'll probably just hold on to it. They might try a shot. 1 second. They will try a half-court try, and it's good. Oh, my. That changes this score completely. That was a 5-point lead. Now it's an 8-point lead for Heritage, 25-17 here at the half, and that just sends the momentum into the locker room with the Generals. We're going to take this timeout. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we're going to tally up those halftime stats. There's another rec team about to take the floor. Here, looks like some of the older kids are going to get to play this one. So we'll talk a little bit about that as well when we come back. Halftime score, Heritage 25 and Cedartown 17. Back after this 2-minute break on the Big AA.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
We're at the half, 25-17. Heritage leads. We've got some of the older rec basketball players out there. I see Forrest McCombs Jr., FM out there, one of the coaches. And also I think Drake Abrams is on the red team. That's Coach Abrams' son. And
Whitten Dulaney, one of the coaches of the red team, it looks like.
Yeah. There's a pass over there on the floor.
Take away by White.
Yeah. This is intense right here. Number 11 for the White team taking it down the floor. Underneath, number 2, up and off the glass, no good. These guys are showing some very good play. I'm guessing these are maybe 8, 9, 10-year-olds.
8, 9, 10, yeah, somewhere around there.
Stolen away by number 2 for the White team. Getting a little bit of action here at halftime from the Cedartown Rec players. What a great idea to let these guys play at halftime.
But I will say that this age group is just old enough that you actually probably need a referee out there to call some fouls. Otherwise, it might get a little interesting.
Abrams lobs a pass over to number 11.
He thought about it. That's number 4 right there, Wheeler Hillis.
Oh, that was knocked out of his hands by number 11 in the turnover.
We got some subs getting ready to check in, Coach. They're just going to go. It's like hockey. We're just going to switch. We're going to switch lines during the middle of the game with no stoppage.
I love it. Again, your score of the ball game here at the half, it is 25-17. Heritage leads Cedartown in the varsity boys game, but we got a little recreation game happening here at halftime. This kid right here, 42, pretty good dribbler here. Look at his skills. He got around the big man.
It's even stayed inbounds on that.
There we go. There's a good shot from the baseline on the left side. Number 11 on the red team.
It's white ball. There we go.
Here comes number 5 for the white team. There's a pass. Number 50, that's up and no good.
That kid could play center on the middle school football team.
He may actually play on the offensive or defensive line.
Loose ball. Yeah. Red comes away with it. Now we got a jump ball. Somebody might have made a call. Come on, Forrest.
You know, I think the jump ball might have been two of the same team.
I think so.
But it's okay. There's a pass underneath, intercepted by number 10 for the white team. They're taking it down the floor here.
But the red team takes it right away from him.
Yeah, Abrams stole that one away. Oh, tumble. I'll tumble for you, as the song would say.
All right. Where's the ref? There we go. Casey McGee gets in there and says, all right, guys, let's settle it down. Let's give it back to the white team. Sub.
Comes another one of the 8.
Red's got the advantage, 6 on 5. Yep. Oh, now we got one coming out. Hillis will come out.
Yep. That jumper doesn't go. Rebound by number 50 on the white team, and he puts that one up in.
And he had a nice little shot there. Good little arc. I like it. And as soon as he scores 50, he'll come out. Number 11 for the white team will check in.
Number 2 for the white team was heading out, and he actually had a stolen. And now number 11 for the white team actually steals that one away. And the pass underneath to the left side. That's up and in from the left baseline.
Number 12 on the white team scored that one.
Having fun here at halftime. Love it. 42 gives to number 3.
Oh.
That's to Abrams right there.
Loose ball, number 5 for the white team. Comes away with it. He's on a fast break.
Good rebound there by 3 on the white team. That's Abrams again.
He might have gotten fouled.
Or on the,
just a little one. Nothing major.
I see Judge Andrew Roper is in the house tonight, up watching from the rafters. He's not wearing his robe, but he's wearing his nice suit.
Well, you know, once you get promoted to judge, you get to sit in the executive suites upstairs.
Once you get elected,
that's right,
as Superior Court judge, I should say. Of course, we're going to see a lot of him in the basketball and the baseball season. Of course, his son plays for the Cedartown baseball team. They just completed their tryouts today, by the way, to the baseball team. And
White with a steal off of a bad pass, takes it down. Oh, and it's off their foot. It's going to be a red ball.
Yep.
Red ball.
First official game of the baseball season for Cedartown High School will be on February the 7th against Darlington. We do have a preseason game against Troup County that'll be TBA. Then we really get into the meat of baseball season in February. A lot of cold games in February. Well, that's going to do it for the red and the white team in their little game here at halftime. Good-looking ball players out there for this age group, and this is the future right here. These guys will be playing at this level in about 5 or 6 years. Maybe sooner.
Maybe sooner. First half stats, we'll run over those real quick. They will probably put some time back on the board. They did Saturday when they did this. They put 2 minutes. So we'll look at some first half stats again. Your score 25-17. Bulldogs trail the Heritage Generals. The Generals, I believe, have led the entire game. I do not think the Bulldogs have had a lead.
We've led by 1 point a couple of times, but it didn't last long.
So Bulldogs now down. They trail by 8, looking to bounce back here in this second half. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs so far is Xavier Holliday with 6 points, as well as Grant Dempsey with 6, and then Quinlan Cochran with 5 points. Grant able to score some of those down low points because of his size and just ability to take away the ball from Heritage, using his position and size to get some rebounds and some putbacks, get those to go. So Grant really keeping the Bulldogs in, and he was one of those late additions to this team. He and C.J. Shooks, who is another big rebounder for the Bulldogs. He had several points on Saturday against the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes. He was able to get some rebounds and putbacks to go. So when those two guys are on the floor for the Dogs, you know that you got a really good chance of coming away with some rebounds and some second tries. So Bulldogs need some more of those as they battle here against Heritage.
Looks like the starting 5 for the Dogs will be back out there again. Xavier Holliday, DJ Watley, Logan Walters, Grant Dempsey, and Quinlan Cochran for the boys in white.
I would suspect that Heritage will send out their starting 5 as well. Number 4, number 2.
I wouldn't mind if it was their
number
starting
10.
five.
Oh yeah, number 23 and 33. So yeah, that's their starting 5 as well. So both squads with their starting 5 back on the court to start this second half of play. Heritage again with a lead. 25-17 is your score, and we'll get the second half underway.
Logan Walters goes into Xavier Holiday, and here we go for the second half. A big boost for the Generals at the end of the first half with that three-pointer at the buzzer. It was like a half-court shot. Dempsey will give now to DJ Watley, back to Xavier. X thought about a three, now he'll back it up. Now he's going to drive and pass to DJ. He'll try a three-pointer, no good. Rebound will be taken, and all kinds of holding right there, and no call that was made. That was a terrible no call. In football, that would be a hold, and in basketball, that's a foul. But no foul called that time. Arms locked up, and here's Trevelyan. Trevelyan will give to the right side now from 3 straight away. It's good. Number 33, Caleb Biddle. They take advantage of a no call, and it's now a 28-17 lead. They're up by 11.
That's Biddle's second from beyond the arc. This Heritage team now with 5 3-pointers in tonight's contest so far.
Here comes Quinlan Cawthorn. He'll stop, and he'll pass back outside to Xavier Holiday. Dogs need an answer, and they need it now. DJ Watley now at the top of the key, got the pass from X, now back to Holiday. Holiday will try a 3 straight away, and that is no good. It's short off the front of the rim, and it'll be out of bounds and back to the Generals.
Yeah, X just did not have enough muster on that one to get it to go. Hit just off the front of the rim, and then, of course, because of the bad ricochet, nobody had a chance at a rebound, so it'll be a turnover. And really, the Bulldogs need to be making stops on defense and turning turnovers into points.
Caleb Gallman now has it. The pass over to the right side to Biddle. Biddle goes underneath. That's Trevelyan. Trevelyan back out to Biddle again. He'll look to feed the ball back to Trevelyan once more. Trevelyan on the right side trying to go inside. His feet slip, no call, but they're going to get the basket up and in from Caleb Swope, and we got time called by Cedartown. A 30-17 lead for Heritage. The Dogs have been shut out to start, and Heritage has been red hot. We'll take this timeout, a 30-second break, and back in just a moment here on the Big Double A.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
A 5-0 run for the Heritage Generals to start this second half. A three-pointer, then that quick 2, and the Dogs find themselves down their biggest deficit of the night, down by 13.
Eli Diamond will check into the game for the Bulldogs.
DJ Watley will send it inbounds to Diamond, or rather to Holiday. Diamond is underneath the basket. Here comes X. He's at the top of the key. He'll pass to the right side. Got it to Diamond. Diamond driving in the paint. Jumper is good.
That's Diamond's first points of the night. If we could get him hot, we can definitely cut into this lead some.
Wide open from 3, in and out, no good and now we got a whistle underneath and probably a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be on Grant Dempsey on the rebound attempt, I believe. Officials are going to get together and make sure they like the call. Nope, they're going to get number 3, DJ Watley.
And call that foul on the floor, too.
That's going to be Watley's third. Bulldogs need to stop the bleeding before it gets too far out of hand.
Get outside to number 4, Barrett. Now center of the key is Trevelyan. And back to Gallman again. Gallman backs up. Now dribbles to the left side. Going to drive it left side. The pass goes to the corner. Now they go back to the center of the key. Number 10 has it for them. That's Swope. They go back to the side again. Shot clock down to 3. They'll try a 3 from over there. It's no good. Rebound taken by DJ Watley. And here come the Bulldogs. It's Eli Diamond. He'll pass now to Watley. Watley will try a 3. It's short. Rebound taken underneath by Dempsey. Dempsey in the paint. Puts up that shot. No good. He draws contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yep, Dempsey with a strong move to the basket drew the contact, so he'll get a chance to shoot 2, and they're going to get number 10, Caden Swope, on the foul. That's going to be his first of the night. Dempsey with 6 points so far for the Bulldogs. looking to add to it here. 30-19 is your score. Bulldogs need to cut this lead.
If the Dogs want to get back in the game, they got to start right here. And that one is no good off the front of the rim.
Hayden Rittenhouse will check into the game for the Dogs, and DJ Watley will get a break with 3 fouls.
Second free throw is also no good. Rebound will be taken by the Heritage Generals, Caleb Biddle. And Biddle gave to number 10. That's Caleb Swope to the left side. Wide open is no good. We got a whistle and a foul called on the three-pointer.
They're going to get number 11, Hayden Rittenhouse.
Right in off the bench. He commits a 3-point possible swing foul. And Caleb Biddle, the senior, to the line.
Biddle already with 10 points on the night. Chance to add 3 more. First one on the way is up, and it is good.
31-19 is the score. Second free throw is good as well, 32-19.
Some of the natives becoming restless already.
Kind of mean, if you ask me.
Now they're wanting folks to make a little bit of noise during the free throw attempts, and none was made. That third shot was missed, but Heritage comes away with the rebound.
And that's up and no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown, and I think we got fouled.
We did that time, and I was going to say, now, if they don't call that evenly, then what's the point? They're going to get number 33, Caleb Biddle. Yeah. Rittenhouse went for the rebound, and he was pushed. So a good foul called there on the other end by the officials, and some subs coming in for Heritage as the Bulldogs will get the ball back with just under 5:10 left to play.
Here comes Xavier Holiday down the floor. Holiday top of the key. He'll pass to the right side. Got it to number 1, Eli Diamond. Back to Holiday. Holiday to the left side. He'll back it up. Now Holiday driving in the paint, spinning, and now he got fouled.
They're going to get number 11 on the foul. That's Max Owens. That's going to be his first. And it's going to be on the floor, so no shooting foul. That is the third team foul for Heritage here in the third period of play.
Inbounds pass goes into Quinlan Cawthorn. Oh, long pass, almost a backcourt violation. Got it back. Here's Rittenhouse. Give now to Diamond. Diamond top of the key. He'll pass now to Dempsey. Dempsey in the center. Give it down left side. Here's Holiday. Holiday looking. He'll have to pass back to the center. Diamond long downtown three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Cedartown. Dempsey has it. Waits. Puts up the shot, and I don't think he got it off in time.
We're going to get an official ruling. We got the officials getting together. The shot was good.
I don't think he got off in time, though, I'm afraid.
But I think they're saying there's possibly a foul.
Let's see. We'll see what the call is.
No changes have been made to the scoreboard yet as the officials are looking. Again, now all 3 will get together. We had just 2 talking. Now all 3 are getting together on it. And I believe they're going to call...
They're going to go to the table.
And no call yet. The official is leaning in, talking to the scorer's table. Normally he would make the motion big enough for everyone to see, but he hasn't made any motion yet. And they're having a discussion. I would assume it has something, of course, to do with the shot clock and the shot. Is there a foul? Was the shot clock reset? Was there a reason for the shot clock to reset? I don't believe so. All right, let's see. With this official, he normally will back out so everybody can see. So the basket is good.
That's good.
So Dempsey will get credit for the basket at 21. No foul called. It'll just be Heritage's ball.
No inches that's probably the best situation that possibly could have been there. Here's Barrett. Barrett will pass left side, get it number 3, Broderick. Broderick left side, get the give to number 2, and wide open, Gallman from 3, and he banks it. 35-21.
Bulldogs are going to have to get some defensive stops because Heritage is not going to miss.
Here's Holiday. Holiday backs it up. Right now we're not making anything either. Set up a pick. Pass now to Diamond. Diamond drives. Paint now have to go back outside to Holiday. Holiday top of the key. Underneath the Dempsey. Dempsey spinning, and it's up. They're going to call a phantom charge. Terrible call.
That was a bad call, Andrew Carter. But I will tell you this.
Feet set.
We will get that young man an Academy Award for the flop of the year. That was absolutely horrible.
He didn't have his feet set. He didn't have his arms crossed. Nothing.
And what the official saw is he saw Dempsey's left arm come out straight, and he's assuming that it made contact with the defender and not the defender down when it just didn't. But the defender sold it, and it's a turnover and a foul on Grant Dempsey.
Barrett has it. He'll pass to the right side. Got it to Broderick. Back to Barrett again. They go left side. Back outside from three is Barrett. No good. Rebound taken by Quinlan Cothran. He'll give now to Xavier Holiday. Here comes Holiday. Rather, that's Diamond. Diamond's going to drive it. He'll spin. Put up the fadeaway jumper. Good. 35-23, Dogs down.
Diamond's only second basket of the afternoon. He's got 4 on the night. Once again, we need to get him hot.
Yeah, we need him hot. We need Xavier Holiday to get hot.
And it'd be nice if we could get Diamond hot from beyond the arc, too, and start putting some threes up.
Barrett, though, in traffic, though, puts up the two-pointer. It's 37-23.
He came right to just outside of Grant Dempsey's range and was able to get that little floater to go. Speaking of Dempsey, he's got the ball off the pass from Holiday.
Here's Diamond from three. That's his place. He loves that area. From the angle, 37-26. Time called by Coach Benji Frazier. 2:56 to go in the third quarter, and Cedartown trails 37-26, back to an 11-point lead by Heritage.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
We're back. Heritage will have the inbounds pass after the three-pointer by Eli Diamond, and maybe that's a sign that he's about to get hot.
Yeah, we need him to. He has been deadly from beyond the arc for the Bulldogs so far this season, but tonight he's only been able to connect once from there, so we need him to get going.
Barrett has it on the left corner. He'll go underneath, feed under there to Owens. It's up and good. And that was he was just left open there, and 13-point lead again for Heritage.
Well, the problem is, Andrew, we can shoot as many twos and as many threes as we want to, but if we can't get defensive stops, we're not going to get back in it.
Shooks with a jumper good as he turned around, 39-28.
That's his first basket of the night. He's another one we need to get hot from off the bench. He normally is. We need him to do so here.
And now we need a defensive stop. Right side pass goes to Owens. They go back to the outside, wide open from three over there. It's no good short. Rebound taken by Shooks, and we got a foul called on Heritage on the rebound attempt.
It's going to be on number 23, Bryce Trevelyan. That's going to be his second foul, and that'll take team fouls to 4 on this Heritage team here in period number 3. Bulldogs got lucky on that one, though. They didn't have anybody rotate over, and it was just a missed shot by Heritage. We're having some trouble defensively moving people over and getting everybody covered.
Here comes Elijah Diamond down the floor. And Diamond will pass left side into the ball game now. That pass is turned over to number 11, Owens. He'll lay it up and in. Fresh into the ball game was DeMarcus Gardner, and he throws an interception right away. Here comes number 2. This is Holiday. He'll pass now to Cothran. Cothran spinning around. They'll call a foul on Heritage. They'll get Trevelyan again on the foul. His third.
Third foul on Trevelyan, as Andrew said, 5th team foul, so we'll be shooting next foul.
DJ Watley will check into the ball game for DeMarcus Gardner. Quick stint for him.
Subs for Heritage as well. Number 15, Peyton Newman will check in for the Generals.
41-28 the score, and it goes to the Dogs. It's Diamond. Diamond driving all the way in the paint. Floater off the glass doesn't go. It'll be out of bounds off of Heritage Dogs ball. Last touch by Peyton Newman, number 15.
Tried to get the save and just didn't get there in time. Bulldogs will get a second crack at it. They need to turn this into points.
Holiday goes in. Now here's Diamond. Diamond dribbling around, goes left side to Shooks. Shooks back to Number 23, DJ. And DJ just passed it out of bounds, and Coach Frazier is hot. Nobody was there, and just an ill-advised pass. Dogs making some rash decisions here. And the pass goes inbounds, number 10, Caden Swope, and it's causing some unneeded turnovers. They go underneath quickly, back to the outside, wide open from 3 again, and it's no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown Shooks. Here comes Xavier Holiday down the near side. Holiday will drive. He'll back up. Jumper is no good. The put back by DJ Watley. Rolls out. That doesn't go, and a foul will be called on DJ as he tried to get to it.
Watley now in serious foul trouble. He's already got 4, and we've got 1:06 left to play here in the third. Grant Dempsey is going to check in for the Bulldogs, as well as number 13, Aston Turner. Cothran will come out, as well as Watley. Watley will probably have to spend some time on the bench with 4 fouls. The Bulldogs not utilizing their bench as much as they did against Northwest, but now they're going to be forced to with one of the starters in foul trouble.
Barrett passed to Swope. Swope spins outside, goes to J.C. Armour, who's in the ball game now. Back to the top. Swope now left side from 3 is Barrett, and guess what? It's good. They're three-pointing us to death here. 44-28, 18-point lead for them.
That's Lennon Barrett's third from beyond the arc for the Generals.
Check that 16-point lead. 14-point lead. I don't know. I'll do the math later. There's a little floater shot up from Eli Diamond, no good. And now a reach-around foul called on Cedartown. I don't know if they're going to get Dempsey on that.
That's going to be Grant's third. He was trying to get a rebound that he just did not have a good position on, and he went over the back of Caden Swope.
That's a 16-point lead, I should say, by the Generals. 44-28.
Bulldogs now with 5 team fouls. No, that takes us to number 5. That's not 1-1 yet. No. You're wrong. Thank you.
You got it right.
I just don't understand why they don't listen to me, Andrew. Either way, the next foul will send either team shooting as both teams now.
But of course, they will reset
5
at the end of the period.
Thank goodness.
Inbounds pass goes in to J.C. Armour. Armour will bring it down the floor. Armour will try to drive. He'll back it up. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. That ball is loose, but picked up there quickly was Swope. Swope was fouled by number 13, Aston Turner. And that will send us to the line for a 1-1.
Number 10, Swope, will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Swope with 6 points on the night so far. (44-28) to score.
Swope at the line. First free throw is good. 45-28, and Heritage has really opened up a big lead here in this second half. The Dogs have had a terrible third quarter. Eli Diamond, the only really big highlight for us. That one up and no good as well. And 45-28. Clock is ticking, inside 15 to go here in the period. Here comes Xavier Holiday to the shot up and no good. And now we got a whistle. They're going to wave that off. A foul called on number 10. That'll be on Caden Swope.
Holiday's shot was no good. Aston Turner went up for the rebound, and he was fouled before he was able to get up into a shooting motion. But because of the extensive number of fouls on both teams, we're in the bonus. So we'll at least get to shoot one here. It'll come with right at 11 seconds left to play here in period number 3. Bulldogs, for about the third game in a row, having one bad quarter that's really making a difference in the game, and that shot is no good.
Rebound by Dempsey, though, underneath. He'll put it up off the glass, and he'll draw contact and a foul.
That one's going to be, I believe, on number 15, Peyton Newman. That is going to be his first. And Dempsey will go to the free throw line for the second time tonight. Dempsey 0 for 2 so far, looking to turn that around here.
17-point lead, and that one off the front, and that's no good, and should be a 1-1.
Yeah, it's a 2.
Or it's a 2.
Yep, he was in the that's a shooting foul.
That's good. I didn't see that. Second one up, and that's good off the glass. It's now 45-29. Here come the Generals with 8 seconds. Quickly down the floor, they'll feed underneath. Lost the handle. It's going to be out of bounds. Cedartown basketball, I believe, unless no, they're going to call it out on Cedartown.
Well, luckily that pass was rushed by number 10, Caden Swope, underneath. It's number 15, Newman, and he just wasn't able to handle it. Otherwise, it would have been another basket and points on the board for Heritage.
We have a timeout called with 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. We'll let's see, I believe it's a 60, is it? Yeah, 60-second timeout, so we'll take it. Back after this word from our Bulldog sponsors here on the Big Double A.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cedartown trails at 45-29. Heritage will have an inbounds pass out of the timeout. I think Caden Swope is going to do the inbounds passing. 2.1 officially. And they're going to lob that one into number 2, Gallman. Gallman with the 1 second. He'll put up the 3, and they make another buzzer beater to end the second, to end the third. 48-29 is the score as we head to quarter number 4. Back after this 60-second break here on the Big Double A.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
The Heritage Generals will have the ball to start the fourth at half court. And here we go. Number 2, Gallman gets the inbounds pass. Gallman crosses the timeline. He'll pass to the right side. Got it to Caden Swope. Swope driving it, and they're going to call a foul on Xavier Holiday to start out the period.
Good news, that's just going to be his first foul. We talked about just a bad third quarter for the Bulldogs. Heritage had 12 points just on threes, and the Bulldogs were able only to put up 12 points.
Inbounds pass goes in. Quickly underneath and lost the handle to Armour, but he somehow saved it from going out of bounds. They'll pass back out to Trevelyan, and Trevelyan back to Gallman again. 17 on the 35-second clock. Gallman back to Trevelyan again, just on the three-point line. They'll get back to the outside to Barrett. They go underneath, ball loosed, and Trevelyan had it knocked away, but they're going to call a foul on Cedartown on a push.
They're either going to get Cawthorn or Diamond, and they're going to get Diamond, and that's going to be his third. So Diamond now in foul trouble. He'll join the ranks of DJ Watley, who has 4, and Grant Dempsey, who has 3 on the night. That'll send number 23, Bryce Trevelyan, to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one on the way from Trevelyan is up, and it is good. That's his first points of the night. He is the only starter for this Heritage team that did not have any points up until now.
20-point lead now for the Generals. Trevelyan's second free throw on the way. That one no good off the front of the rim, but the rebound goes to the Generals, but now a loose ball not loose, and now Diamond's got it. We've got numbers on the other end.
Got to capitalize.
Diamond passes right side. Holiday from 3. It's short off the front of the rim, and we can't capitalize that time. Rebound taken by Swope. Swope's going to bring it down the near side. Swope to the left side. Now he's going to give back to Trevelyan. Now to the left side goes number 33, Biddle. The three-pointer is well short. They try to draw a foul. No foul called. And Holiday gets the rebound for Cedartown. Here comes X. X will feed underneath. There's Dempsey off the glass. That doesn't go. Cawthorn up, and it rolls out no good, but a foul called underneath.
Yeah, Dempsey's shot was just too hard off the glass. It didn't go. And then Cawthorn was fouled by number 33, Caleb Biddle. That's going to be Biddle's second foul of the night, and this will be Cothran's second trip to the free throw line. He is 1 for 2 so far. Bulldogs need to cut into this 20-point lead, and they need to start right here.
But the first one is no good. Free throw shooting has not been a strong point for us all year. And that's going to be a sub in. Number 3, Gavin Broderick's going to check into the game for Caden Swope. So the first free throw from the sophomore, Quinlan Cothran, is no good. Second one up, and that one is good. It's now 49 to 30. Down by 19 are the Bulldogs.
Defensively, the Bulldogs are just having struggles here against Heritage. They'll now go into a full court press to see if they can, spice things up a little bit, change the rhythm.
Armour to Barrett. Barrett trying to drive. Barrett lost the handle a moment, almost tripped over. Gets around a pick, and they're going to call, I believe, X on a, nope, they're going to get an illegal screen on Bryce Trevelyan. That'll be his 4th foul.
Trevelyan, the only general in foul trouble, and he does have 4.
Tell you what, actually, X kind of got sandwiched in between those two defenders, or those two guys. So here comes X. X top of the key. He'll stop. He'll have to pass. They go underneath. Cothran in the paint spinning, and it's up. It is good. Good shot there by Quinlan Cothran. It's 49-32. Dogs have something going here, but we got to reset quickly. J.C. Armour. Armour's going to back up. He'll give now to Trevelyan, who's got 4 fouls. He's outside the perimeter. He'll give now to the three-point machine, Barrett. Barrett does not take the 3, and now we got a whistle, and we got a foul called on Heritage, an offensive charge. We're going to get number 4, Lennon Barrett, on the push, his 2nd foul.
And as you said, Andrew, you mentioned that earlier in the game, Coach Frazier was discussing during one of the timeouts that the Bulldogs have got to get back on defense, and they struggled with that possession on getting back, but we were able to get away with one as Barrett committed the foul and the turnover. But we've really got to get back on defense, and we've got to get settled on defense. Offensively, we're playing okay.
Holiday now to Diamond. Diamond driving. He'll put up the floater. Good, and the foul. Count the basket in the N1.
They're going to get number 1, J.C. Armour, on the foul. That's going to be his first. And Armour will promptly come out after committing the foul, and they'll pull in number 11, Max Owens.
Dogs creeping back little by little here. 6:02 to go here in the ball game. 49-34.
Got to get some stops defensively, though, Andrew, if we have any chance whatsoever of getting this one close.
Diamond's free throw is good. So it completes a 3-point play, and Heritage sends it inbounds. Number 4, Barrett, trying to break the press. They will. Caleb Biddle at the top of the key. Biddle driving. He'll go to the lane. Blocked, but they're going to call a foul. Now, he had hands. It was all ball, but it was body to body.
Yep.
And it was the right call, I'm afraid. That'll send Caleb Biddle to the free throw line. Honestly, that's not a bad foul, really.
No, it's not. Biddle has been to the free throw line once tonight. It was on a 3-point play. He went 2 for 3 from there. He's hit from beyond the arc twice and 2 field goals, and his first one is off the right side, no good. Just under 6 minutes to play. Bulldogs trying to get some defensive stops and get things going offensively. They trail 49-35 against the 5-8 Heritage Generals.
Second one is up. That one no good. Rebound by Quinlan Cothran. Okay, we get a stop to see if the Dogs can turn it into points. Here's Diamond from 3. It's no good. Rebound taken underneath by them. It'll be Caleb Biddle who gets the rebound. They go ahead, number 11. Max Owens all by himself, lay it up and in.
Owens had Diamond beat, and he just was able to get there.
Here comes Holiday. Holiday down the floor. Trying to speed things up. Holiday jumper is good. 51-37. Dogs need another defensive stop.
You also need X to get hot. He's only got 8 points on the night so far.
Biddle driving in the paint. Backs up. Passes to the left side. They'll bounce it out to the top of the key. Now to the right, they'll go to Broderick. Broderick driving it, spinning. Give it down to number 11, Max Owens. Back to the outside, they go to Barrett. Dogs are trying to clog up the perimeter. Ball on the ground. Out of bounds, Cedartown ball. They forced the bad pass.
Good defensive stand there by the Bulldogs. Heritage Generals tried to work it into the lane, and the Dogs' stingy defense just wouldn't let them have it. Quinlan Cothran and Grant Dempsey both collapsing down on the ball there and then forcing the errant pass out of bounds. Cedartown will get it back with right at 5:05 left to go.
Dempsey gets a breather as Chris Shooks will check into the ball game. And Cedartown will have the ball, and it goes to Xavier Holiday. 5 minutes to go, 51-37. Dogs trail it, but the Dogs are showing some signs of life. Holiday will give now to Eli Diamond. Top of the key is Eli. Goes now to Cothran. Cothran spinning in the lane. Fakes up, puts it up, and no good. Gets his own board. Now he'll take it again to the hoop, and it's good.
I tell you what, Gwendolyn Cothran has really come alive this season for the Bulldogs, and especially in this this game. He's really flexing his muscle. He's got 10 on the night.
Reach-in foul call on Aston Turner. That'll be his second foul. Team foul number 4, I believe, for Cedartown. Maybe team foul number 3.
They just switched it. Yeah, it is 4. Both teams playing with 4 team fouls. Of course, once we get to 6, we'll be shooting 1-and-1. So we want to stop our fouls here, but continue to push Heritage into committing some fouls so we can get into 1-and-1.
Got the press on, and they're trying to break it. They will. Here comes Biddle. Biddle in the paint, takes it all the way and puts it in off the glass. That's just good. That's just good on him.
Well, and he blew by Holiday, and once he got past Holiday, Cothran was playing pretty deep defense, and he didn't come up to meet him.
Diamond wheel route. He's got a pass, though. He's in trouble, and he had it ripped away and no foul called. Looked like there was some contact on the arms. Number 4, Lennon Barrett will take it down the floor. Barrett will stop. Diamond trying to force it away from him. Diamond trying to pull it away. Right side pass. Where's the 5-second call? That's what I'm wondering about. Swope traveled, I thought. They get back to the outside, 23, Trevelyan, and now he traveled. They're not going to call a travel. He tripped and fell with the ball. Broderick has it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. There's a three-pointer. It's out of bounds in Cedartown ball.
Bulldogs able to force a bad shot there, but like you said, Andrew, there should have been some whistle blown several times on that offensive possession for Heritage, but the Bulldogs will get the ball back with right at 3:45 to play. They need to put some points on the board as time is ticking away. 53-39 your score. Bulldogs trail.
Eli Diamond has it on this side of the basket on the right side. Here comes Holiday. Holiday spinning, 360 spin jumper is no good. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
I believe they're going to get number 3.
Yep.
And they do. That's Gavin Broderick, and that is his first of the night. And that'll send Holiday to the free throw line for just the first time. Holiday with 8 points on the night so far. And it'll remain 8 as that first shot is off the front of the rim, no good. Another positive to that foul as it takes team foul to number 5 on Heritage. So the next time Heritage fouls, we'll be shooting at least 1. Second shot on the way from Holiday, no good. And they're going to get Gwendolyn Cothran on an over-the-back foul going for the rebound.
The free throw was no good, of course. And Heritage will send the ball in. 53-39 the score. It's a 14-point lead for the Heritage Generals. Then it goes to Caleb Biddle. The Dogs are pressing, man coverage. They get past him. They'll pass to Trevelyan now. Trevelyan back outside to go to Swope. Now Dogs set up the regular defense. Swope, 17-16, 3:15, and now we got a whistle and a timeout has been called by the Heritage bench. We'll take it with them. 3:11 to go in the ball game. Dogs trail 53-39. We'll be back in just a moment.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
3 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in this game. And Cedartown trails about 14, 53-39 to the Heritage Generals. Dogs looking for that first win on the season. They got a long way to go if they want to get it tonight.
Yeah, both teams looking for their first win in region play as well, but the Bulldogs trail 53-39. This one has really gotten away from the Dogs here in the second half. A bad third quarter defensively for Cedartown, and it's leading to a bad fourth quarter here for the Bulldogs.
And it goes to number 10. That's Caden Swope. Swope spins around. There's 21 on the shot clock. To Trevelyan now. Trevelyan dribbles around, and he'll hand it now to number 4. That's Bennett. 13 on the shot clock. Driving is Bennett. Spinning around. Now to the right side. Where's 5 seconds? Again, there's been a couple of times the 5-second call has not been made. Number 11, Max Owens, puts up the jumper. No good, and Cedartown will get the ball back on a shot clock violation. Or will they?
Nope, they're going to let him play.
They're going to let him play through the shot clock violation.
They're going to say,
and a three-pointer is good. Listen, this is unacceptable, folks. The shot clock buzzer went off. Where's the shot clock violation? This is unbelievable. DJ Watley falls to the floor and no foul call. This is getting ridiculous. Number 33, Biddle, underneath. Number 10 is Swope. Swope gives now to number 11, Max Owens. And now to the top of the key is Swope again. Lennon Barnett or Barrett to Trevelyan again. 14 on the shot clock. Of course, you can't really trust that shot clock, can you? Top of the key. Whistle and a foul call. A cheap shot.
They're going to get number 2, Holiday, and that is his second. And that will send them to the line to shoot at least 1. But it looks like they're going to let him shoot 2. It'll be number 23, Bryce Trevelyan, that'll go to the free throw line. Waiting on Heritage to get their personnel set.
I don't understand when the shot clock goes off how you can keep on playing.
Beats me. Trevelyan's first is up, and it is no good.
Out of bounds, Cedartown ball. Ball did not touch the rim. It did not go through. That just blows my mind. Perhaps somebody watching could explain it to me better, but I certainly have no clue. Eli Diamond will pick up the roll ball. It's 56-39. Diamond will stop three-pointer straight away. He's good. So he banks the tray in there. It's now 56-42. Dogs still pressing, not giving up, and Diamond will foul. Number 1, that is Diamond's 4th foul. J.C. Armour will go to the line to shoot.
Another 1-and-1 situation coming up for Heritage. They were unsuccessful on their first 1-and-1. Let's hope they are unsuccessful as well. Wholesale substitutions pretty much coming in for the Bulldogs. We'll have Zach Tillery, Thomas Robertson, Hayden Rittenhouse, Cam Palacios, and Isaiah Johnson now on the floor for the Cedartown team.
First free throw is good. Make it 57-42.
That's Armour's first points of the evening. And it comes with a minute 40 left to play here in this region contest between the Bulldogs and the Generals.
Second one up, no good. Rebound will be taken underneath by Heritage. And it ends up, though, with Cedartown picking up a loose ball.
Hayden Rittenhouse with it for the Bulldogs.
Go pass over here to the right side. Got it to Johnson, back to Rittenhouse, now to Palacios. And that's going to be a push off of Heritage.
Yep, they're going to get number 55, Caden Lowry. That's going to be his first, and that should send Robertson to the line to shoot at least 1 as we are in bonus now. And it will.
Thomas Robertson's fresh into the game. Will get a chance to shoot a couple.
Robertson is a big part of the JV squad for the Bulldogs, and his first one is up and good.
57-43. One of our listeners on YouTube said the ball hit the rim. I thought the buzzer sounded before it hit the rim, but, you know, I don't know. I really don't know a whole lot, so we'll just go with that. Second free throw coming from Robertson. Is up, and it's good. It's 57-44 now, and time ticking away in this ball game. Dogs to drop to 0-2 in region play. Number 0, Cooper Bell, is in the ball game now. He'll give now to Maddox Henry. Both sides have put out some of their young guys. Bell again has it, a freshman. Bell driving back to the outside. They go to J.C. Armour. Armour in the paint, laid up again. 59-44. inside a minute to play. Here's Robertson. Robinson will pass to Zach Tillery. Tillery will put up the floater. No good. Will be rebound. Will be taken by J.C. Armour. Armour down the floor. Paint left side. He'll pass. And he took the travel. As my colleague over here would say, the Texas two-step.
You got that right. Peyton Newman said, watch this. Well, they got you, young man.
Here comes Robertson down the floor. He'll bounce over here to Palacios. Palacios puts up a jumper. It's no good. Rebound will be taken over here. Here's Robertson. Robertson will be fouled.
Yep, they're going to get number 55 again, Caden Lowry. That's going to be his second. And Thomas Robertson will go to the free throw line for the second time in another 1-and-1 situation. He's 2 for 2 so far. As you said, Andrew, the Bulldogs are going to drop to 0-11 overall as Robertson hits his first one in 0-2 in region play. The Generals will pick up their first win in region play and go to 1-1, something that we haven't seen all season as far as I can remember, Andrew, is what we saw tonight, and that was just the Bulldogs just almost gave up at some point as Robertson hits his second of the 1-1 to make it 59-46.
Cooper Bell. Give goes to Peyton Newman now. Or rather, that's Lowerly, beg your pardon. 22 seconds to go. Lowerly will drive to the hoop. He'll pass right side. That layup is good. That did come from 15, Peyton Newman, and it's now 61-46. Under 15 to play. Here's Thomas Robertson. Robertson lost the handle, rolls out of bounds, and will be Heritage ball. So that will do it, folks. They'll probably send this one in bounds and run the time off, and we'll drop our second region game of the season. And that one knocked away there by Zach Tillery, not giving up. Still playing hard.
Well, they're actually going to say that was off of a Heritage player, so the Bulldogs will have another chance to inbound it.
Good job there by Tillery to get it. Now it goes into Palacios with 6 seconds to go. Give down to Zach Tillery. That's knocked away. 2 seconds left. 1 second to go. Three-pointer try is well short. That's the ball game. The final score, Cedartown falls 61-46 to the Heritage Generals. Heritage goes to 1-1 region play. The Dogs fall to 0-2. We'll come back and wrap this one up after this break. Cedartown basketball is here on the Big Double A.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Andrew Carter, Sam Branch here from Cedartown High School, the Doghouse. The final score, frustrating loss to say the very least, 61-46. The varsity boys fall to the Heritage Generals here tonight, and of course, we'll be back with you again on Friday when Cedartown takes on the Sonoraville Phoenix. It'll be a road game for us, and then of course on Saturday, it does not get any easier. It's always a tough matchup. We go to Rockmart to take on the Yellow Jackets. Both girls and boys, varsity and JV, will be playing on that one. And our next home game, we'll be back with you a week from 10 days from today on the 20th of January, as we will be back. So a little bit of time on the road, but we'll be back, of course, 10 days from today on January 20th. Some good things happen, but unfortunately, there was a lot of bad things that happened, and that really put the distance between us and Heritage.
Yeah, Heritage finished out, that first half with a big 3, and then would come back and have a really good third quarter. They scored 23 points in the third quarter, and Cedartown was only able to put up 12 points. But in the fourth period, Cedartown scored 17 while Heritage was held to 13. The problem was they had just built such a lead there in the third that it was hard to come back in the fourth. And you also saw, I think, a breakdown in a lot of just the communication defensively between the Dogs, which led to a lot of frustrations, which I think led to some other things. Unfortunately for the Bulldogs, just not able to have a complete game, and that's something that they've struggled with all season. They can put together, one or two, and in some games, in the instance of the Cartersville game, the Northwest game, as well as I believe the Heard County game, they put together 3 really solid periods, but they would just have one that just they couldn't really connect on, which leads to an incomplete game. So the Bulldogs really needing to figure out how to get that game complete, play a full 4 quarters for Coach Benji Frazier. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs tonight, Eli Diamond. He finished tonight with 14 points coming off the bench. Man, what an asset to the Bulldog team. Even in the loss, you just got to know that is a big, big asset to have. Quinlan Cothran finished the night with 10 points. He had some really good stuff down low. I saw him make some really good offensive moves to create some space, to get some shots off when he was covered at defenders in the lane. Was just able to muster up and really carried a lot of the Bulldog offense on his shoulders, as well as defensively. He had some good stands defensively. He and Grant Dempsey working down low in tandem together to get some good rebounds. Grant Dempsey, as I mentioned, he finished the night with 9 points. Xavier Holiday finished the night with 8. Thomas Robertson finished the night with 4 coming off the bench, all 4 of those coming from the foul line. And C.J. Shooks, another one of the bench players, finished the night with a total of only 2 points. So the Bulldogs fall 0-11 overall, 0-2 in region play. The Heritage Generals improved to 6-8 overall and pick up their first region win and go to 1-1 in the region. When you coming into the season, that this was going to be a tough season overall for the Dogs, and it was going to be a tough region schedule, and that has proved to be true so far. As you mentioned, Andrew, we will be on the road Friday night with another region matchup. We're going to have to drive all the way to Sonoraville and go on the road and play the Phoenix, and you expect that to be another tough game for the Bulldogs region-wise. And then, of course, we'll be on the road Saturday. But, of course, Saturday's just right across the county. A little bit of a drive over to Rockmart to take on the Yellow Jackets. We need that place to be packed. We need it to be full of Bulldog fans and Bulldog faithful, and be there, be proud, and be loud and cheer on this Cedartown High School Bulldog team.
Very well said. Final score, Cedartown falls 61-46. My partner, Sam Branch, I'm Andrew Carter. Remember, when the Dogs play, you'll hear them on the Big AA. Good night, everybody. God bless. And we'll talk to you next time the Bulldogs play right here on the Big AA.
W291 TN Cedartown. Your home for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. AM 1340. And now 106.1 FM WGAA. The Big AA.